Okay, we're back on this millwards where I fixed the transfer last week. Now, the original rod had variegated black and, well, it appeared black and gold thread. Now, quite often when it's black and gold, if you lift up the old thread and look underneath it, you'll see that it's actually white underneath. And it's just the gold colour is just where the varnish has discoloured. It's not always the case. Sometimes it is a gold coloured thread, but more often than not, you'll find it's a white thread that's turned yellow over the years. There's two ways you can approach this. What a lot of people do is use this, which is it's a rayon, Madeira rayon, which is golden black, as you can see. It's not nice to use, and it is quite blingy. So I have used it in the past, but it's just not very nice to use, quite honestly. It's a little bit stretchy, and as happens with nylons or rayons, it's quite slippery as well, so it's a little bit difficult to control. But here is some original Elephant, this is Elephant brand, white and black variegated thread. So that's what I've used in this instance. But as you can see, it looks a bit brash for a 70-year-old rod. It's just a little bit brash. Now I wouldn't advocate trying to colour this gold. I think that would be the wrong thing to do, but I think it's nice sometimes just to take the edge off it, because it's going to look a little bit incongruous if we don't. So okay, this is obviously how it looks originally, and you know, that's a matter of preference, but I prefer just to take the edge off it a little bit. So there's various ways you can do that. You can either use a shellac, like a button polish, or a French polish with a little bit of colourant in there, a little bit of spirit dye, just to give it a little bit of yellowing. Or what I prefer to do is use tea, which I know sounds a bit weird, but just black tea. Let it go cold, brush it on, and I don't leave it on there for long. I don't want it going in places I don't want it to, but just brush it on as though you're sealing the thread. And then I do maybe 1 or 2 whippings at a time, and then I just dry it with a hairdryer. And I'll probably do that, I don't know, 2 or 3 times. And what you'll find is it will just discolour that thread a little bit. It will just give it a little bit of tea stain, and it really does work a treat. You know, but there's, like I say, there's loads of different ways you can do this. So I'm just taking the excess off there with my finger, and I'm going to dry that now with a hairdryer. Do it a couple more times, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so here we are. That's had 2 coats of tea, just box standard builder's tea, black, no sugar. And it's just taken the edge off. So if you look at that, that's the original there. It's quite bright. It's just yellowed it slightly. So we haven't gone full golden, and over the years that's going to get darker and darker and darker with the varnish, which is exactly why it went golden in the first place. But we've just given it a little head start. So there you go.